Hi, this is James Conley with pennystockprofit.com. What we're going to do here is show you a live pick and exactly what you're going to get when you start trading alongside me using my formula for picking winning penny stocks. So we're going to start with the New York Times webpage. The reason I chose this primarily is just because this is the first web page I found with a date right on the top here. I'm going to go ahead and hit refresh so you can see that this will actually load and that this isn't something faked or something we're doing after the fact. We want to show you that we're about to predict that this stock's going to have a nice bounce here. So you'll see when it reloaded, Thursday, February 19th, 2009. It's 8:49 Eastern Time, so the market is obviously closed. And I'm going to go right over here to our pick, and let me actually refresh this page as well. Just give it a second here. Okay, so you'll see it reloaded, and actually if you look up here, the time matches Thursday, February 19th, 2009. That's military time, but it says the U.S. markets are closed. So you'll see the pick is EMAG. This is a medical imaging company, and its last trade was right around 85 cents. Now our formula actually pegged this for a buy anything under 90 cents, between 85 and 90, so this is actually at the best buying point right now. If you can pick it up at 85, 86, 87 cents, you'll be way ahead of the game here. And the formula flagged a safe exit point at $1.20 with a high point at $1.50 a share within 3 to 5 days, probably closer to the 5-day point. But if you're not much for risk, exiting at $1.20 is going to give you right around 40% profits. But we expect this to go as high as 75% gain within probably 5 days at a buyout point of about $1.50. That's going to be its max. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. We're going to come back. It'll just be a second for you, but probably 3 to 5 days my time, and we'll show you what happened with this stock. Okay, we are back. You'll notice we have the New York Times webpage here again. I'm going to go ahead and hit refresh on the page so you can see it reload, but keep an eye on this date. Monday, February 23rd, 2009 at 7:30 p.m. So the markets are closed here on Monday night. And I believe we alerted you to this particular pick on Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here now, and let's go ahead and see if the formula was correct over the last few days. So I will pull it up here. As you remember, it was EMAG. I'm going to hit the refresh button again and watch the date here, Monday, February 23rd. So this is just 2 trading days from when we last talked to you, and about, I think it's 4 days total. So we're looking now, and you'll see that the last trade on EMAG was $1.68. Now when we recommended this to you, I believe it was trading at it had closed at 85 cents a share. So that's a 97% gain from when we identified it. And if you look down here, you'll notice that this is showing 124%. Now this is from Friday. This would be from Friday's close till Monday. So you'll see that on Friday morning the stock did take a nice little dip, so a lot of our members were able to get in and actually lower than 85 cents. Most of them I talked to got in between the high 70s. So a lot of them walked away with 110, 105. We had one guy 115% gains. So keep in mind this is just in a matter of 2 trading days. Now the other thing I wanted to show you here, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Yahoo Finance main page here, and let me hit refresh so you can see the date, because I want to point out when this gain took place. So you'll notice as this refreshes, Monday, February 23rd, you'll see that just today the stock market index dropped to 12-year historical lows. You'll look here, the Dow traded at 7,100, actually closed at 7,100. So this 97% gain actually came on one of the worst days in the Dow's history in the last 12 years. And the reason I'm pointing that out, and actually if we go back here, let me scroll down and show you where the Dow was at. Actually, my screen's kind of locked up here. But the point I wanted to make here is that a lot of people are saying, hey, we're going now into the biggest recession we've been in a really, really long time. Is that going to affect this trading system? And what I can honestly tell you is, yes, it's going to affect it in a much more positive way than you could ever imagine. In fact, since the market has been volatile since back in September of 2008, we have had some of our highest gains ever since implementing this formula. And there's a number of reasons for that. A lot of it is that when the bigger index start to suffer, you see more of a trend of a lot of the money coming into some of the smaller, the microcap companies. So there's a lot more volatility, which means our 50 and 60% gains are turning into 90 and 100% gains. So I firmly believe in the next 12 months we're going to see some of the biggest gains that you will possibly see in trading. So hopefully it's something that you guys will be excited about and get to join us here, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.